Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Puppy Love, starring Lucy Hale and Grant Gustin, about a girl who, it's a romance movie. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 11 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This is on Freevee, so I assume it's free to watch, ladies. So Lucy Hale meets this guy on a Tinder date, and I did this move. I put Joan in my profile and then said, "Oh, let's meet up, and our dogs can meet." So so it's solid move if you can find a girl with another cute dog. Anyhow, the dogs have sex during the date, and Grant is neurotic, and so he has a bit of a freak out. Lucy is the opposite. She's not, and then this is their weirdo. It's kind of a rom-com, so weirdo veteran. Anyhow, the dogs are pregnant, or his dog is pregnant, and now she feels partly responsible, and they're going to have to hang out and help the puppies. They've decided, I don't know how that works, but it's just an excuse for them to spend time with each other and slowly fall in love, and they do, and then they become an item, and he's neurotic and she's sort of laid back. I mean, it's not the worst pitch in the world I've ever heard. So, slowly they have their sexual tension. There's always sexual tension in these movies because they weren't going to get together, and then they are. It's called Puppy Love, August 18th. So there's that, and this is the scene in a drugstore. I don't understand. Anyhow, first act, Lucy Hale is kind of a witless moron that jumps from one relationship to the next, letting guys bang her. So she sounds like a party. Anyhow, she swipes on Grant because he has a dog, and he's neurotic, and he's so I mean, there's some fun in the movie. His neuroses kind of drives the whole thing, but Lucy is just kind of like, don't worry about it. And she's the one who just wants to get laid. I mean, I kind of like that dynamic a little bit. At first, she just wants to meet some guy on Tinder and get laid again. But he's so neurotic, she kind of can't stand him. And then her friends, of course, telling her, no, you got to get to know a guy if, there's other intimacies other than getting a guy up in your guts. And so she, because of that, in the second act, so they meet and they have a terrible Tinder date where her dog bangs the other dog, and then he gets mad and leaves, or he has like a breakdown. So then the second act, the dog is pregnant, so they decide they're going to, bring the puppies along together for whatever reason. And then the second act is them slowly getting to know each other. At first they're like, oh no, we're just going to be friends now. You're clearly an idiot. Yeah, you're clearly psychotic, girl. And then, of course, the more time they spend together, the closer they get, and then they're going to have some crisis in the third act. There's always some crisis in the third act. I don't know. Maybe that she found another guy, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the dog has a problem, and they have to rush it to the vet. Something mild like that. But then in the end, they end together. They end up together. So the scene where she walks in on him naked actually plays pretty well because he's all neurotic. So that's not bad. I mean, look, there ain't no way I'm gonna watch this movie, but if I had to watch it, it looks fairly watchable. It wouldn't be excruciatingly bad. Lucy Hale seems to be good in this movie. This is the kind of movie I think she's best at. She's young. She's playing basically a version of herself, just young chick out in the dating scene, and and meeting a nice guy, and then he's not just a pretty face. He's at least, his character has something to him. The neurosis kind of drives his character a little bit, And then you got the dogs, and it's always fun to have dogs in it. So I think this is a win-win, ladies. So you get a nice little romance. It won't be boring, and you get to see doggies and puppies at the end. So I can't see why, if you like these kinds of movies, you wouldn't watch this one. This, if I had to pick a movie that would be, the romance trailer that I've seen in a while, this one to me has all the elements you want, and it seems to at least be mildly original in this subgenre of romance rom-coms, right? A lot of them, they're all the same. It's a wedding, it's Christmas, there's a prince involved somehow. This one, at least, okay, it's normal people getting together. It's quirky. It's, they're dragging it out, but at least there's the dogs. I mean, that's fun, right, Joan? Dogs are always fun. You're fun. Yeah, you're fun. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. I will be at Mood's Farm tomorrow for the Blueberry Festival in Mullica Hill, New Jersey, from 10 to 4, so come on out to Mood's. On Sunday, I'll be at the Dragon Boat Races at Lake Lenape. That starts very early. I think the first race starts at 9. But I gotta be there. I gotta be there early. Anyhow, hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.